Spa, a beautiful track to race at. Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, what's up everyone? We're back, and if you can't tell, driving in the Porsche Cup, and we're at Spa. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump straight into it. I have a few races I want to go over. We had some mistakes. We had some good moments, some bad moments. As you can see right here, I already jumped the lights, so we're gonna have a black flag. Lap 1. We're gonna have a good start actually to this race since we have made it through turn 1. Believe it or not, that can be a challenge. It's a bit chaotic on this track. Heading down to the most famous part of the track. I'm not gonna try to say it. I don't know the names yet. The only one I do know is No Name. I'm trying to get better at learning tracks, so yeah, I should probably do that before I make these videos, but hey, a man can only do so much. We make it down this stretch, and still again, everyone survives. I'm surprised, but we're in the back of the pack, giving it a good watch. And here we go, coming up to, I believe, No Name and big wreck. Number 22 goes flying sideways. Everybody's dodging and darting. They're getting back on the road, and they're actually just gonna pull off, it looks like, and that's probably their race done. And we come back to headlights facing us. You never want to see that on the track. That was scary. And we go through No Name unscathed, still in the back of the pack. And yeah, I still wasn't too confident on this track. I'm still trying to learn it as that person goes deep and we get a position for free. So in this race, I was just trying to take my time, stay in the back, but we jumped the light. So basically, my lap 1 here, I'm just gonna show the chance was there. Obviously, there was more to the race after this pit, but I'm gonna do something really silly. All I have to do is do a drive-through. I ended up pitting. So when I go out for the next lap, I have to come through a drive-through again, and that was basically my race. And then race number 2, we're going into the quali. I'm about to come through the final corner on pace, and yeah, I took too much time starting my quali, so we didn't quali, and yeah, and now here's race 2, and this is what I mean, absolute carnage. What is happening? Didn't even make it through the first turn. Where is everybody going? Where are we supposed to go? Thankfully, I didn't go left there. I did hug in the wall. We make it through. Coming up to, what is it? The Rouge, the Roug. I apologize if I murdered that, but I'm just not gonna try that anymore. We're gonna go down this straight, get to the end of it. There's some contact. We're gonna go around, and that's another position for us. We will take that. And this part of the track I'm actually starting to really love. You want to take some nice lines through there, gain a bunch of speed, and here's another person sliding off around this bin. And basically I feel like during Spa, if you just survive, you're probably gonna get a good spot on the race. As you can see, we just passed multiple cars. One spun out, one had to avoid him, so we had a better run. And yeah, we're already up several positions as I go wide off the track. A lot of cars crunching up here. I didn't like it. I'm gonna back out, maybe a bit too much, forget what gear I'm in, and I just need to lock in. I just need to concentrate. We're having a good race. We're already up a bunch of spots. We survived that wreck, and we're just gonna get on this person's bumper because I need to show you what I believe was my favorite spot on the track. I loved putting pressure on people right here, getting in the mirrors, and just staying as tight as I can, hitting this apex, coming down low, use all of the track, and look, I'm gonna brake early, try to get a good run out of here, back on his bumper, And we're just gonna try to get a better run, send it on his inside, squeeze him a little out there, and that's gonna be a spot. I was doing that all week. It was like my favorite thing to do. Don't know what happened to the final turn. Looks like someone just pushed someone out of the way. So even more spots for us as we fight this car on our right here, the Kodak. And yeah, going into the first turn, I'm just hoping for more survival because everyone's dying around me. As long as I run a decent pace, I believe we are already having like a top 10 race now, even from starting from the back with the no quali. So I'm just focusing on limiting mistakes. And then I hear something that you're not going to hear in my headset. And it was my crew chief saying you have about 2 laps of fuel left. We'll get back to that later. I still kind of ignore that. Here we go, back to my favorite spot. And yeah, just making sure I'm on the gas earlier, holding it, gonna get on his inside, send it up there, and another spot gained. I'm having a good race, and that's when I realize I'm still in my quali setup. This was an open race, and I forgot to switch. So we are gonna have to go pit, or else I don't think I make it through this next lap. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the race for this one too. I hit the wall. I've never pitted, so this is me trying to figure out all the new buttons that I've set up. Trying to make sure I don't put on new wheels. Turn on the UI edit. I'm struggling, going 20 miles per hour in the pit. And yeah, I mean, yeah. Race number 3. Our luck turns around somewhat. Still starting in the back. Don't know why. I just couldn't get a lap time down in qualies. I would go off track somewhere. We all know this turn 1 can be dangerous. I'm just going to take my time. I know there's cars around me. I'm waiting for them to get by. I want to tuck in as soon as I can. Approaching the famous corner. Not going to try to say the name again. And I mean, just look at all these cars flying by. Such a nice sight. This track was awesome. I had a good time. I had a good time flying around it. It was really fun when he had a nice lap. I definitely want to spend some more time on it to get better. I think I should. It seems like a very well-known track. If you haven't been able to tell, I'm still kind of new to all of this. I did grow up watching NASCAR and motorsports. I'd say more Monster Jam than anything, but I kind of fell out of it, and lately my passion has come back. As I'm making this video, I just actually finished watching the Nürburgring 24-hour, which if you didn't watch, yeah, you missed out on a great race. That was probably the coolest thing I've seen in a long time. But anyways, back to the video. Yeah, we're just trying to stay alive. We don't want to do anything crazy. As you've seen, that was my strategy the last 2 races, but I kind of threw those opportunities for myself, which probably wasn't the greatest thing, but that's the good thing about these simulations is we can always go back in, give ourselves another chance, and make something happen. And that's what I'm gonna do. My favorite spot, get on the gas, make this pass happen, and now we're up a position. Still trying to be conscious and decisive on the decisions we make. That way we survive. See a couple cars breaking ahead, know the other guy's flying in. He's gonna take the inside. Another car is gonna come on the inside, and we'll just kind of tuck in behind them on the final turn. Going into the lap 2, and yeah, there's about 11 laps for Spa. They should be about 2 minutes 17 seconds. I'm definitely not running that. My best lap was a 2:20, so we're very off pace right now. But again, just trying to survive. coming up this high speed corner onto the straight, and we're going to be chasing down this shaggy car, Scooby-Doo, as you say. And yeah, after the last two races, I was pretty focused. As you can see, my face, I don't think I show any emotion, but hey, sometimes you have to be a little bit serious, I guess, to make things happen and concentrate on things. Go a bit too deep, almost hit him, so I'm gonna go wide, but that allows us to actually bring it more inside on this so we don't lose much time. And going through No Name, probably the only corner I know, strictly because I've heard it before. Approaching this long bend, I don't know if I have this down correctly yet. You definitely need to get rotation out of your car, trying to carry all your speed, and looks like the mystery machine gets a bit too wide, eats that curb, and I'm gonna hug the apex, but he actually makes it work around the outside. I think that's honestly my fault hesitating. We did get another spot. A car went wide into the gravel, and you already know what's about to happen. Yeah, I mean, it was just so good. The spot is so good. I don't know. I still don't even know if I'm doing that spot correctly, but I have something figured out there as I just send it into this corner, go into the gravel, and we're gonna lose those spots. Um, survival is key. We're just not even gonna worry about it. Act like that didn't happen. It wasn't a spin out, so we'll take it, right? We can always chase these cars down, and that's what we're gonna try to do. Gonna go ahead and jump up to another lap or so, and yeah, we went ahead and locked in. We've chased down some cars. Someone has actually joined us, and they looked a little damaged, so we should be able to pass them here soon, make something happen. And I actually get a crazy run through here in sixth gear. I think you can keep it flat. I lifted a bit. I'm not sure how to do it flat yet. And yeah, I feel like I should get this done. We're going down the straight, full pace, gonna brake. And he actually does it really well. He sticks on the inside, coming through No Name. I'm still on his bumper. And we're gonna approach that long bend. Maybe I can get a good run through here. I've been able to sometimes squeeze people out before the next corner. If I'm able to, it looks like I have a chance. But I just hesitate. I had to get off the throttle there. I wasn't sure if that curb was gonna mess me up. So you already know what we're gonna do. You know what has to be coming by this point. Yep. I don't think I got on throttle early. I just had a horrible entry, so I don't know how we got it done here, but we do. It was such a nice move. We get out on him and send it through this corner properly this time. There we go, up to the final turns, and there's the mystery machine again. That's who we want to get. And there's headlights, so another position. Don't know what happened to him, must have spun out. And it's never something you want to see, but moving ahead before the final few turns of the next lap, and we've already caught up some. This red car is going to go in the gravel, go deep, just so happens to be our favorite spot. We're going to get the position, and now all eyes are on Mr. Scooby-Doo himself. I started feeling pretty good around this corner, using most of the track. Just give it a light lift, throw it in there, and use the weight of the car to carry you out. Coming through the final turns, and we're just right on his bumper. We have a chance to make something happen. Surprisingly, I don't believe that was an off track. You can send your car pretty far out there, further than you probably think. And yeah, trying to just stick as close as possible. Maybe I can have a good run through this famous corner, and someone's coming out of the pits. I'm hoping they're gonna back off a little bit and let me get through. And they're not. They're not going to. So yeah, I end up throwing my line, have to keep it in fifth. Just want to manage this run to my best ability. I know this car is a back marker, but I still have a chance to get Mr. Scooby-Doo. I do end up flashing this guy. I mean, I know he's racing. I was kind of irritated. He's gonna bump the mystery machine. I thought we might have had a run. He ends up defending pretty well. Nothing gained, nothing lost. But now the good news is we're right on his bumper. And believe it or not, he has to know what's coming. I feel like he's seen me do it to him before. We're gonna try to go up on his left. I'm eyeing him down. I'm sticking on the inside. I'm just gonna send it. And we make it stick. Oh yeah. I think did I just cheer right there? Either I had scratched my head or I cheered and almost lost the car. The car that did all that had to pit. He pitted anyways. I don't understand that. Final lap. Here we go. I was chasing this car down. I think we went for 3 laps, focused up, and we have a chance. After all of this, we're up to P9, I think, or P8. P9 or P8. And yes, like I said, just not too confident through here yet. Keeping 5th. I see the damage. I want to put it up here. I want to have a better run. I'm gonna stick it on the inside. I touched some grass. That should probably ruin my run. I'm hoping maybe he has a bad braking zone. And no, he makes that stick. I do believe I have the pace on this guy. I want to have the pace on this guy. I want to pass him at least. That's my motivation of being competitive here. And we're gonna have a good line up to No Name, kind of come on the inside, not lose much speed to him, stick it on his bumper. And I could have used more track there, but we're in a good spot. We're okay. Coming up to this bend, he kind of overslows. I almost lose it. We're gonna smash the throttle. Still probably not doing that correctly. Now up on his inside, taking this apex. I should secure the spot. I think I do. I'm gonna park on this apex so he can't get the switch back, and there we go. I'm gonna have to check back. I think that's gonna be P7 or P8. But after all this madness, that is a spot I'll take. Top 10. Should have gained safety rating. Should have gained some iRating, and that's what it's all about. When we approach the final corners, yeah, Spa is crazy. I did do more races. I got more confident as we went, and we ended up getting some top 5s, some really good races, some more wrecks in turn 1 before the race even started. And I mean, I just had a good week. I had a blast. There it is. We crossed the line. End of the race. Give it a wiggle. And yeah, time to celebrate. We're going to actually get iRating and safety rating and survive the madness of Spa. If you made it this far, you're seriously a legend. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment below of what your Spa week was like or your favorite part of this video. Thanks again for watching. Until next week, I'll see you on the track.